Dome, 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 dome. All right. Let me see if everything's moving how it should. It looks like it is. The pod track's going up and down. Streamlabs is going left and right. Wow. All I have tonight is refrigerated Hawaiian water. Can you imagine that? Welcome to a Thursday. No. Sorry. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of the Bottom of Glass Nation from the KGXT studios, broadcasting 200 feet below occupied California. That's right, deep behind enemy lines. That's where we're coming from. Black helicopters can't get us under here. Too far down in the ground. No. You don't got to worry about tremors. Yeah. What were those things called in Tremors? You remember there's a big slingy thing, and then they had all the names up, graboids, and I don't think they ever named them. But we'd have to worry about that. This is not the best break room to be hiding in, I'm telling you. But 200 feet below occupied California is a good defense against many, many things, just not whatever those graboid things. What was the name of them? Now I don't know what the name was. Was there an official name of those things? I'm going to eat me up. I'm going to be doing the show, and all I do is thinking in the back of my mind. My mind's going to be, when you see my eyes doing this, I'm thinking about what are those things called. I'll do the show. I'll go for the show. But in the back of my, because I can't get it out. It's like an itch that you can't scratch. What? Gen X Mom? They're calling them graboids. You have no sound. Try again.
Hello?
Okay, now
graboids.
That was the thing they were trying to nickname it, and they said, we should call them graboids. And no, that's dumb. And they rejected that.
Evelyn goes, big effing worms.
Big fucking worms. Okay, well, yes, being where we are in the basement of KGXT studios, the big fucking worms is an issue. Who said that? Lucille?
No, Evelyn?
Evelyn?
Yeah, it just went through. I got to go find it.
What was it? Who said that? Big fucking worms. Thanks a lot, whatever your name was, Evelyn, Lucille, or are you not looking it up? You're just going to skip it now?
It's Evelyn did.
Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn. Now I went from boop to now big fucking worms. Now, every time something hits the side of the studio wall, I'm going to go, what the fuck was that? All right. Hey, we got to, yeah. So some of you, yes, well, there's stuff and there's things and there's ups and there's downs. We'll continue. It is going to be a real drag and drop section of the program tonight. Not for a lack of trying, but I've been in catch-up mode for 3 days for a bunch of various reasons. A lot of you know, you watched the show last time we were on, and the last live stream, and a lot of you who have been, who are members, Bottom of the Glass Nation members on YouTube, General's Lunchbox on Facebook. You have access to that page, or on Patreon. You guys know a lot of the weird stuff, the bad stuff that's been going on. We're going to get into that on Thursday. And I'm not ready to talk about all of the things that came to a head until Thursday. We'll talk about it Thursday. I got some stuff, but there's exciting stuff coming too. There really is. So what do you want to talk about on the exciting part? Gen X Mom.
Yes.
How much progress have we made on Las Vegas? Didn't we got some things done, organized today, did we not?
Yeah, everything's ready to drop Friday.
We're close, right?
Yes.
Tickets will go, oh, hang on.
Your notes, sir. Your notes.
I have been given official notes that I must read. So the first thing I had to do today was...
First of all, ticket sales drop at midnight, November 1st.
Ticket sales drop at midnight, November 1st. Now, what I was saying, I was handed this note earlier today. The first thing I had to do was learn how to read. Okay? I took Evelyn Wood's speed reading course. I got through it. Now I can read the notes that Gen X Mom, your queen, Her Majesty, has placed in my formerly nicotine-stained fingers. That's a pull for some of you. Some of you know exactly what that's from. All right. So January 25th in Las Vegas. Bump, bump. You know what? How come I don't have a picture? This is the drag and drop section of the program. How come I don't have... Are you kidding me? I don't have a fucking picture of the deal in Las Vegas. How dumb is that? How dumb is your trained broadcast professional that he doesn't have one of the pictures of the thing going on? This one will probably work. Let's try this one right here. This is the one, because we got to get familiar. We got to start learning our place in the universe. We didn't do the vertical, so we just got to drag and drop one thing. All right, here, we'll use this one. This is good. See, this is for the Sun Valley Fox. Now he can see what's going on. There's a little visual reference for him. You know, the old boy up there in Minden, Nevada. He's got to get us going. In fact, let me look and see right there. There's a Sun Valley Fox. Let's see if we got that. Sun Valley Fox says we can start the program. Oh, I did get the thumbs up. All right. Raise the glass. Let's kick this pig. We can can start the program, the Sun Valley Fox raised his little hooch. He's got hooch. He's got hooch in the bottom of the Glass Nation shot with his $1.2 million view. Just those mountains right there. You can see, just you can picture yourself right at Lake Tahoe right there. He says, we can go, we can go. All right. Oh, I am drinking some of the best refrigerated Hawaiian water on the planet. Everybody got to get on the bus. Fine. I don't care if you're hanging on a window. I don't care if you're climbing on top. One of you has to be the hood ornament. I'm in the back pouring shots, and it's time to get this thing going. Now, the bus driver says it's time to go.
I hear him myself, Doc.
I have no fucking idea what he said, but it sounds like it's time to go. All right, back to what I was goddamn saying. The bus is rolling, the hooch is flowing. Now, Sun Valley Fox says it's time to go. It's time to goddamn go. All right. So on, on January 25th in Las Vegas at the Red Rock Hotel and Casino, Gen X Talks will, there's just a bunch of shit in here. I can't read all this. Anyway, we're doing a big event. It's in a bowling alley, but that sounds sleazy. It's in a bowling alley in the wrong side of town. Just look for the bowling alley with one flickering light in the parking lot. That's where we'll be. Yeah, some of you are thinking, fuck it, eh? No. You've done this before. This is the fourth annual. It's the end of January. This is the fourth one we've done. And we got the tickets are going to go on sale. Now, the tickets are going to be $80 a piece. Now, listen, the tickets cost me over $50 a piece, and then it cost me $30, and it's looking like $35 a person for the food. Okay, so we're up to like $90 right now. Then there's drinks that we pay for inside the bowling alley, and we're giving complimentary. I think we're giving away 2 drinks. I got to pay for those. So right off the bat, and this isn't even talking about all the free stuff you're going to get once you're there. Right off the bat, it's over $100 that I got to pay just for you people to show up. So if you wouldn't mind buying an $80 ticket, that would help. Plus, at Gen X Talks, there's a bunch of people that have zero money, would not be able to attend at all. They can't pull it together. They're on a fixed income, and I am fronting some of those tickets for them to be able to come. So anytime you guys can pop for your own ticket, it really, really, really does help. I know sometimes last year, Loud One and Mrs. Four, bless her heart, they popped in for some other tickets for some people to get them here. I have no idea if anybody's in a position to do that this year. The economy's not in great shape, but I wish everyone could be there. But we will sell out. So once the tickets are gone, they're gone. But we're going to be in person. What's the other one here in the Doom?
Anybody's been at the barbecue, raise their hand. If they've barbecue, the Vegas, see if anybody.
Oh, has anybody been? Just put up a little hand. Have anybody been to the one in Las Vegas? We've done 3 of them. Some of you have been to all 3. I'm just asking, has anybody been there? Or raise your hand if you're going, just write going, attending, because I know there's a few people that have written me and said they're going. I can't wait to meet them in person. I don't want to be silly and talk about who they are because I'm playing favorites. And there's some people that I know are coming. I'm really looking forward to being there. If you buy a ticket and you're coming, email me, and then I'll be looking forward to you coming too. All right, good. So, also, talk to St. Donna for me, will you? And see if she can buy a couple of tickets. I know you were going to give them to her, but the Sun Valley Fox is such a cheap bastard. He can afford 2 fucking tickets, okay? He has a built-in date to the ball. So he just got to buy the tickets. So can you please just don't call him, because he's going to say, no, my agent says I don't show up for these performances for free. If you want me to attend, and signing autographs is another thing. So just talk to St. Donna. Can you do that for me?
Yes, I can do that.
Thank you. All right.
People are raising their hands. So what I was saying is if anybody wanted to know any information about them, you can reach out to these people and they'll give you the what's what of Vegas and our barbecues and whatever.
Well, on Discord, we have a thread. Discord's just, Gen X Talks has a Discord server, discord.gg/Gen X Talks, the kid told me. Trippy Pineapple is the overlord there. He runs things. And there is it's just chat rooms. They're just Generation X chat rooms. We just talk about topics. One of them is Vegas. You want to ask people that have been there, ask people that are going. That's a good place to get information. Anyway, the big event is that night at the Red Rock Hotel and Casino. However, Loud One started a tradition a year or 2 ago, and maybe it's 2 years ago now, and we all go to the race cars. We go go-karting indoors, and when you buy the ticket, you get 12 laps of practice, then you get another 12 later on for qualifying, and then you get 14 laps for the final event if you qualify. it's a lot of racing. All right. There's food, there's drinks. We can bring stuff in. The tickets will go on sale for that too. That will sell out. That one I had to, just like the one at Red Rock, I had to put up all the money up front. So please, if you try to show up when you get there, you can't buy a ticket when you get there. You have to pay at the door. It'll be more money. If you buy the ticket through us, it's less money. If you buy the ticket at the door, it's more money. But I've already paid for all the tickets. Once they sell out, then you're in trouble. We'll talk about more of that later. So the big event, we're getting catered by Lucille's. Anybody who's been there the last 3 years, the big complaint, the food blows ass.
You just mixed the racing and the other one.
Yeah, I'm going back and forth.
Okay, Lucille's is going to be at the
Lucille's is at the
anniversary party.
Right. I said the Red Rock Bowling, Lucille is catering because anybody who's been there the last 3 years have just sucked. Food was horrible. So we're having Lucille's do it. This is why it's so much money, because it's really, 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 really good. Yeah, okay. So more on that as it comes along. I don't want to spend all night hawking our wares. That's not what I'm here for. All right. Is there anything you want to read between the sheets before we get going?
I can do that.
Okay.
Do you want to remind people about your emails real quick?
Oh, I'm getting emails going, hello, are you there? Yes, I'm behind on my emails. Tomorrow morning, I promise, my emails, I will address them all, go through them all. They'll be I'll if you wrote me an email, I'll get back to you tomorrow. I very promise. All right, Gen X Mom, go.
Danny H gifted a membership to Jesse tonight. Thank you, Danny H, for gifting. The band they called Jay $1.99. Worms of unusual size.
Worms? I think that was one of the movie's names where they were trying to decide what to call it, and someone went, hey, man, worms of unusual size. Yeah.
All right. Danny H, member for 18 months tonight. Nookie cookie test runs are finishing up, and final product will be sent out ASAP.
Nookie cookies from the last live stream. If you don't know what I'm talking about, scroll through the last live stream and go look. I can't wait for some Nookie cookies.
And Dr. Shadowlight from Rumble says he will see you in Vegas.
You know what? If Two Bear was going to be in Vegas, I would have him and Lion at that door, barring Shadowlight from coming in. Two old boys right there with the dark glasses. Sorry, no admittance. And if he says, well, I bought a ticket, they'd tear up his ticket right in front of him and go, sir, you are permanently banned from the location, from the event. I just got to get. I don't think
Dr. Shadowlight.
Mike Perkins won't do that, but Two Bear and Lionheart would have. If Lion was coming, I'd pay him $100 to keep. God damn it! I can't have it. I can't have that going on. All right, what else you got?
He's going to be there the whole weekend with you.
He is. He's going to show up to everything. Where are we having lunch? Where are we having dinner? Where are we having breakfast, buddy?
Dr. Shadowlight's going to be your worst nightmare.
I know. You're going to, because you'll tell him where I'm having breakfast in the morning, and he'll walk in, hey, what are the chances of a fancy meeting you here? And then he'll just slide on up to a table. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Goddamn hillbilly redneck son of a bitch.
That's funny.
All right.
That is it for the sheets.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Nah.
Dr. Shadowlight on Rumble says the Banana Sauce Union will be represented.
Yeah, that's so speaking of Shadowlight and the banana sauce bullshit that somehow I don't know how many of you guys are actually part of his Banana Sauce Union. I don't know. But it's bugging me. I'm not happy about it. And we have a new $2 whore up tonight. If anybody wants, a $2 whore is dropping in the, 3 of them went in and 2 bounced out. So you're going to have to figure out who the new $2 whore is. Yeah.
John Morgan for $2 says, what if we're wearing a banana sauce shirt?
Out. Don't even come in. Now, speaking of that, where would you get a banana sauce shirt?
I'm not saying.
Yeah, Yeah, I think you've been talking behind my back. So in Gen X Mom's office today, her little creative thing. This is a picture of her computer screen where she's Look what she's working on there. This is a picture of her screen when she's working. I don't know if she was in Canva or one of her other programs she uses to create things, but that was a very discouraging photo. I was not happy about the way this photo looked at all.
That was sent in to me by an anonymous source.
Bullshit. That's got bananas in it. It was Shadowlight. That motherfucker sent that right in there. I know it was him.
I'm taking the 5th.
You tell me. I don't care what you say.
I do not recall, Senator.
I have no clear recollection of that, Senator. Okay. So that one was in there. That was a little bit disturbing and upsetting. And then let me move that out of the way because it's a drag and drop section. So, but you can go in a little closer and see some other stuff she was working on. And not that one. Go to that one last. This was the other one that was in. When you zoom in and get closer, this is one of the things she printed out. Now, this is like on a stencil, okay? This is part of her inking process. And she's working it out. Images need to be more higher resolution, a little clearer, but this is part of her process. So this is clearly a fucked up thing, banana sauce. Clearly a fucked up thing. This happened
I don't know what you're talking about.
In her office, in her workspace today. And then this one, I found this today. She printed a shirt. She actually put this on the back of a shirt today. Banana sauce magic, taste the tropics, and flavor revolution. Thank God it doesn't say banana sauce union. I would have burned it at that point. But I still know what's going on here. I'm still getting bamboozled. So yeah, that is a t-shirt. It's a one of a kind right now. It's not as clear as she wants it. She's working on it. But this is, like I said, this is part of her process. This is what she does. So what was there? Oh yeah, I got curious. There was a front part to the shirt too. Just thought you guys should know. Yeah, look at that dumb fuck. That goes over the pocket. I'm not even sure. It looks like it says Gen X Talks or something. It's the fucking banana with whatever. This is over where the pocket would go, or if the shirt has a pocket. So yeah, if you're wearing one of these, you're not coming in. Period. End of story. You and Shadowlight, we're gonna have a row of chairs in the hallway, and Shadowlight and all of his banana sauce union can sit in those fucking chairs outside for all I care. Alrighty. Doom, 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 doom. About that. Going back and forward, up and down, left and right. And all right, let's just knock some of these down in here. What's this one? Somebody brought this up because we got a tonneau cover, and someone said, could you please answer this on the garage show? But I'm not doing a garage show right away. Can a tonneau cover on a pickup improve fuel economy? Yeah. See, when they didn't have covers like this that were any good when I was growing up, they had shells. You could buy a shell, but shells were really expensive. And then if you wanted to get a shell that matched the color of your truck, it was a real pain in the ass. You know, as kids, my doors didn't even match. My hood color didn't always match because I was always in the junkyard, getting in primer it and stripping off the chrome and doing something to it. So it didn't matter. But we get a shell, or which is like what Trippy Pineapple has. Trippy's got one that matches the color of his truck, and he goes camping and he's got a bunch of cool gear set up. But as kids, if you just have a tailgate, the air coming over the hood and over the cab hits the bed of the truck and swirls around. The tailgate actually hurts your gas mileage. The tailgate actually acts like a big sail on an old wooden ship. So as the wind comes over, it slows you down. When we were kids, we thought it was cool to take the tailgates off. If we didn't have a cover for it of any kind, or any sort of a canopy or cover like this, we would take the tailgate off, and that we thought we were fast. We were so fast. We were so much faster because we had the tailgate off. But it's true, it does do it. Now, if you put this on there, you can leave your tailgate on, and the wind goes right over, hits that. So yes, it does improve your fuel mileage. I would guess probably not as much around town, but if you're taking a long trip, it definitely, you would, if you were one of those people that calculates your mileage, absolutely would improve your mileage if you had a cover on it. No doubt, no question, no lie. And now you know what I know, which ain't a whole lot. All right, tonneau cover, boom, boom, boom. Here's one that's come up a bunch of times. This has come up a bunch with a lot of people over the past few years. But I wanted to touch on it one more time because this next year or two, this is going to be a big thing. This is just Robert Downey Jr. He says he refuses to let Hollywood create his artificial intelligence digital replica. I intend to sue all future executives who replicate my image. It's a tough call on that. Now, I'm on the side of, if it's your face and it's you're doing something, you're protected, you get paid. The Crispin Glover thing, if you guys have followed that on Back to the Future 2, when Crispin Glover wasn't in Back to the Future 2, and the dad who was hanging upside down, they just mimicked his face with makeup and a mask, but they made it so close to Crispin Glover, he sued them and won and said, dude, that's me. That's my likeness. You're selling my likeness. You're portraying my likeness, and you couldn't have done the movie without me or my likeness, so I should get paid. And he won. And that became a standard in the industry in Hollywood, was his lawsuit. However, there is now some litigation. Now, this is where I'm submitting this to the jury, to you folks. if Robert Downey Jr. portrays Iron Man, and the studio owns Iron Man, they own the movie, they own the script, they own his dialogue, they own the audio recording, they own the video recording, why can't they take Robert Downey Jr. and his likeness as Iron Man and artificially intelligence use AI to create another Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, and it be theirs? They're not they're taking his likeness, which they've already paid for. He doesn't have to do any more work. This doesn't cost him anything. No time, no effort, no energy. They're taking something they've already paid for, using a computer to tweak it. It's a gray area. It's a gray area. It'll be in litigation for years, but the studios desperately want to do this because instead of paying an actor $10 or $20 million, they can spend $2 million and pay 5 guys with a Macintosh to AI this thing to shit and
but
make
would
it
you
make
go
it
to
perfect.
movies? If they switched over to AI, would you go to movies? Now you're going almost into, I don't want to say cartoon, but isn't it kind of
I was just
cartooning?
thinking a cartoon. I was thinking when you said that,
Animation?
would I go pay to watch a cartoon at a movie? I don't know. I mean, a lot of the Lord of the Rings that you go see is all AI. Those, all the dinosaurs and all the makeup, a ton of it is green screened. I mean, most of it. Look at Avatar, one of the most highly popular movies in the entire planet.
Never saw it.
How much of that was AI? Like 99%, and people still went and saw it. But
Yeah, but will they lower the price of the movie tickets?
Oh no, God no. But now you're talking about the difference between like doing Star Wars with AI versus now there's no actors. Because the computer technology, the AI is getting so good, they can almost just blend in with deep fake. If you guys have watched it, just type in deep fake videos and watch some of the stuff they do, even with comedians or commercials that are deep fake. It's some of the most interesting stuff you'll see. And they're short too. They're just a few minutes long. For those of you who are intention impaired, Sun Valley Fox, Dr. McDreamy. Anyway, but now you're talking about taking place of the actor. And that I would probably have a hard time with. That I might draw the line, because I really would like if I knew, if you're like, hey, the new Avengers is coming out and there's no actors, because I really think that the personality of Robert Downey Jr. cannot be replicated. I don't think so. I don't think that AI is ever going to be able to do it the justice that man can do. I don't think so. And I want to tell you, even though it's a gray area, I'm pretty much 100% on his side. I don't care what licensing is owned. And I think the contracts, they'll start to show that. I think when Robert Downey Jr. signs a thing for the next Avengers and he's playing Iron Man, I think in the contract he signs, you're going to pay me this much money. I'm going to do this movie. But in my contract, you are not allowed to replicate me for the next movie. I think a lot of this can be headed off at the pass, don't you? I think a lot of it, unless they just start making them, unless the studios are saying, I'm never going to sign that. We're just going to start making it AI right now. Yeah, Gen X Mom.
So if somebody made a comment that movies were CGI, not AI.
Well, what's the difference? I mean, one CGI is a person create. That's true. You're right. CGI. Lord of the Rings is just what keeps popping into my head. There's so much CGI in Lord of the Rings. So that's a couple dudes at a computer creating images that aren't really there. Now they're talking about having a computer and another computer create images that aren't really there. I'm all right with CGI. I'm all right with AI. I'm just not in favor of replacing the actual actors. I don't know, something old school with me. I'm not interested in that. That may be something Hollywood has to learn the hard way, is that, wow, people just aren't going to see our movies anymore. Well, no fucking shit. If we want to make shit up in our head, we'll read a book. My God, you give us something real here. I don't know. That's the way I feel. Maybe you guys feel a different kind of way, but I wanted to bring that up. It's been a topic for years. We've talked about it before, but now when you have the attention of Robert Downey Jr. and people of his caliber, now it's a war. because they almost can get to unlimited resources to fight these things. And if you get 40 of them fighting a studio, now the studio wouldn't want to spend the money fighting back. I mean, I'm just telling you that it's coming. So heads up on that one. I don't think anything's going to change with the election. Some things you can say, well, it depends on who's in office. I don't think it's going to fucking matter. But that's just me. What do I know? All right.
Dumb mechanic.
Just a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert. But I will tell you, you look around at some of the stuff going on, and we're just a few days away from Election Day. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K, my fine feathered friends. Like, I thought it was funny how, you get a campaign slogan like Obama right at the beginning of his campaign. Enough! Had signs. Enough! We've had enough of this. Enough! That was one of his big campaign slogans all through, beginning to end. Enough! Very seldom do you see a president change his campaign slogan, his pitch. It's always "Make America Great Again, Make America Great Again." You know what it is now? I think it's brilliant. She broke it, I'll fix it. Kamala broke it, and I'm going to fix it. And that's the signs. They're passing that stuff out everywhere. Just, she broke it, I'll fix it. Oh, that's pretty simple. He's going to have a hard time coming back against that slogan, pick up one of her own. I don't know where she's going, but it ain't going to be on Easy Street. All right. What's this picture? There was another one here.
Nightbot goes, I prefer Iron Man's son aluminum.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Hey, I want to see, now I can only look on YouTube on here. I'm interested to see if anybody knows what this is, okay? Just want to ask you, do you know what this is? I'm not giving you any clues. It doesn't go back to Generation X in the 80s, but it's something Generation X had to deal with through our years. Does anybody know what this picture is or what it represents? I'll wait, because I can read the comments in the YouTube section. That comes up on my feed. Anybody? Kristen Hartman? No.
I'm not. It's still delayed. Okay.
Star Roberts General, what's your thoughts on the ballot box fires in Oregon? People trying to...
Houdini says pipe screensaver.
People trying to change the election every chance they get. Yeah, Houdini was the first one in there.
It's a screensaver.
That's the only screensaver.
They're
yeah,
all coming through.
Wasn't that funny? That was what we thought. That was incredible back then. Do you remember watching that for the first couple times you saw it, going, "This is amazing." The power of a computer to do it looks so deep and three-dimensional. Like I could reach back there and grab some of those pipes and look at it's got different colors. Look how fast it's going.
And going.
Yeah, it was just. I remember being fascinated. I ran across this picture and went, "Holy shit! I forgot about that." I don't know. Trip down memory lane, Chewbacca. Trip down memory lane. All right. So, there's a couple stories. This was a funny story, and it leads me to a personal story. We'll get to that in a second. So this kid thought he was going to the dentist. His dad took him to the World Series, and he caught Freddie Freeman's grand slam. Look at this kid right there. Now, that has got to be a dream come true for that kid. What a special moment for that kid. Did you know that Briggs used to look just like this? I've got pictures somewhere. I should have grabbed him, but he looked just like this. And it was opening day. Was it 2015 or 16?
I don't know. I have them on my phone.
2016 opening day. Gen X mom, your queen, and Briggs went to opening day really early. So they're down in Dodger Stadium, and they're catching. He's out in the catching fly ball, shagging home runs, as they say. And he lost one in the sun, coming down. And you guys were in left field?
Yes.
Boy, this is a tough question.
I was trying to think. Yes, left field.
You're
yes.
left field, so they're in left field, and he loses one in the sun.
It was a day game.
And instead of turning his head or putting his glove up, he just stands there like this. Ball hits him right below the nose. Pong! Cody Bellinger hits one out. It broke his upper jaw.
Knocked him out.
Knocked him unconscious. Broke his jaw right here. They had to screw it and do some surgery to get his upper row of teeth in his jaw pushed back in. You got to say that the Dodger Stadium was Johnny on it.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty amazing. Yes.
They were there within seconds.
They were there. They came out of the woodwork. I had never seen so many people come from nowhere.
Found out there's a little hospital.
There is a hospital in
Dodger Stadium.
In Dodger Stadium, yes. We were in the outfield, and we got into a ambulance in the outfield and was taken to the front of the stadium and upstairs. And there is a hospital. There is a doctor and nurses on call right there.
And
waiting.
then you got transferred to, where'd you end up going? Children's Hospital?
Well, they gave me a choice. They said you can go to LA County Hospital or you go to LA Children. Oh, no. I go, we're going to take you to LA County. I go, oh, no, you're not. I go, what's my other option? They said Children's Hospital. I go, I'll take that
Children's
one.
Hospital. So he was in the hospital for a few days.
It was over Easter break.
They had to cosmetic surgery his face back together. I got pictures of that too. But my wife always tells me, don't show those. They're gross.
Well, they're not for the
timid.
queasy.
Yeah, they're not for the timid.
They're pretty graphic. His 4 front teeth are completely dislodged.
Well, it broke his jaw, so they just folded back. It was bad. So anyway, the other part of that story, so that was opening day. And Cody Bellinger hit that in the outfield and broke Briggs' jaw. So here we are at the end of the season. It's getting to be a little brisk outside. It wasn't quite. I don't think we were at a playoff game, but it was getting a little cooler outside. My wife and I and about 5 other friends were sitting behind third base, but not directly behind the dugout. We're sitting down a little ways, and this is before they had netting down there. And one of my sons kept calling and calling and calling and calling. Finally, I took off my dark glasses, put them right here, picked up my phone to see what the fuck he wanted, and Cody Bellinger hit a line drive foul ball.
Unbelievable.
Same guy, same ball player, hit a line drive foul ball right at me. Now, my wife, as far as I'm concerned, is a Golden Glove baseball player.
Thank you.
You could have grabbed that ball coming right by you. It went right by your face.
I thought about it.
You could have but I mean, it was whizzing. Zip, zip. And I never saw it coming. All I know is my phone and my glasses exploded off my chest. I was like, what the fuck? Like they exploded. I had no idea that a baseball hit me. She says later, I didn't want to look over. I knew you were dead.
Yeah.
I knew you were dead. I didn't want to look. And
what dumbass sits on that side and watches his phone and is not paying attention to the game?
I told you I was trying to tell our idiot son, quit texting me. I'm at a ball game. The one time I pulled my phone up so I could text him, leave me alone, is when Bellinger hits that line drive. My phone went 3 rows back. My glasses went into pieces. People kept bringing me pieces to my glasses. I snapped them back together, and I kept them for 5 years. But it hit me. So the paramedics come running down to me. Like, okay? I said, yeah, I'm fine. I mean, it hit me right square in the chest. And it didn't hurt as bad as everyone thought. I mean, yes, the whole stadium.
I heard it go thump.
Yeah, the whole stadium heard it. Then the whole stadium went, oh, that silence you get, like, oh, did he die? There's 5,000 people in Dodger Stadium. Went, ooh, that had to hurt. So about 45 minutes later, I get up to walk up to go upstairs to go to the bathroom and get something to eat. And it took me about half an hour to go up the stairs because every single person wanted to stop and shake my hand and go, dude, I saw you get hit with that. I thought you were dead. I don't know how you're not. There was a 120 mile an hour off that. But I don't know how you're not dead. Every single person wanted to talk the whole way up. So, yeah, that was Cody Bellinger. The moral of the story is Cody Bellinger hates our family. Yeah, it broke Briggs' jaw, tried to kill me at Dodger Stadium. So
I can't remember if there was video of that. Did they catch that on? I think SportsCenter did.
SportsCenter played it, but I had the video. I put it. It was like just 2 seconds. 3 seconds of it. It was on SportsCenter, but I can't remember. I saved the video somewhere, just real quick. But yeah,
and Briggs was before the game even started. They were just doing.
Yeah, his wasn't on film. He was just batting practice.
Whole season opener.
Yeah, you missed the whole day.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's the baseball story for you. I told you there's a little bit of a story to go along with that. All right, so we can go back up here and take that down. It's time for you to talk while I get some refrigerated Hawaiian water.
Right, I can do that. Danny H wants to know if John Jensen is the $2 hoe.
No, John Jensen is not the $2 hoa.
Graham Gordon, $2.79 on YouTube. For the general, he deserves Dad of the Year.
Thank you. I'm not sure why. There are many reasons, but Graham, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Graham Gordon is a member for 18 months tonight. Nightbot, $5. We know this isn't AI. AI is artificial intelligence, and there's nothing intelligent here.
No, yeah, completely. This goddamn proof that this whole setup is Gen X Talks is not AI. It may be A, but it's not AI.
Christina Dvorak's in the house on YouTube and gifting memberships to Live Moo, DH, Ace of Spades, Baron of Gray Matter, and Todd.
What?
We'll just leave that like that.
What?
And Todd.
Now you made me want to go look because you won't. When you won't say it, it's bad because you'll say just about anything.
Scott Royston, $5. Hey there, handsome general. I got an idea. You could start a banana pudding club to combat the notorious, infamous banana sauce club.
I am staying away from banana anything. Period.
Houdini says, "Is Two Bear the $2 hoe?"
Houdini asked if Two Bear was in fact a $2 hoa. He is.
Well, there you go.
Kind of a sideways view of Two Bear. I'm not sure how you got that. That was a tough pull. So whenever
Two Bear goes, I'm always the hoe.
Well, today he was the sideways hoa.
That is it. The sheets are clean.
All right, the light is green, the trap is clean, the sheets are clean. Let's
continue.
go. Let's go. All right, let me see what else you got here. I got some other stuff. Oh, this one was sent to me. You guys, I always get the comment, "Get out from behind the microphone. We can't see your face. You have terrible microphone placement. You're the only person on the internet who talks behind the microphone."
You have bad microphone etiquette.
Bad microphone etiquette. To which I have to point out, this view can make me very famous.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
I'm going to put up something familiar, and everyone is going to go, "Oh, okay. I know. Now I get it. No, it totally makes sense what the general's doing right here. I got you."
So you were copying somebody.
Not copying, more parallel tracking.
What's that what it's called?
Parallel tracking.
Copy and pasting.
Ready? Look at this. Look at that.
Oh, that's who you're trying to be.
I'm not trying to
Wilson.
I'm not Wilson. He just happened to be behind a fence. I happened to be behind a mic. He became somebody of note, as might I someday. Do you see the similarities?
Okay.
If he can pull it off, so can I. So everybody out there, get out from behind the mic. Get out from fuck you.
Why don't you make your mic a fence?
Did everybody make a little fence right here? Is that what you guys did every time you saw the show? Did you scream at your TV, "Hey, Wilson, get out from behind the fence, dude. You should not." Did you write in? Did you call your congressman? "Hey, man, Wilson shouldn't be behind the fence. That's stupid." No, it was a show. You enjoyed it. You let it go. So fuck off.
Jeremy Andrea, I forgot about this. Heidi ho, neighbor.
Heidi ho, neighbor.
That's what he used to do. Heidi ho, neighbor.
Should I do that? Should I come on the show and start the show? "Hello, Gen X Talks. Heidi ho, neighbors." That should be the way we introduce the show. Anyway, you enjoyed that show, so shut the fuck up and enjoy this one. God damn. I hate when I have to explain myself.
It's no fun if you got to explain the joke.
No, if I got to explain the joke, it's bullshit. But there is proof that this can work. You can. It is acceptable. Okay. It is acceptable behavior. Don't you question me. All right. What else we got in the drag and drop section of the program? Oh, here's the other stupid bananas. I don't know how this escaped me. That's what's going to be on the pocket of the T-shirt.
You just can't leave that alone.
You know what? Well, I didn't show that before. You know what really bothers me about this?
I think it's awesome.
The bottom of the banana looks like a dick. It's pointing out like right where his Johnson would be. He's like, "Hey,"
you would come up with
he's
that.
like, "Hey, look at my Johnson hanging out. Look at my whole Johnson hanging out here. Hey, got my sauce, got my thumb." Ooh. In fact, his Johnson is so big in the picture, he's got it rested on his foot. He doesn't even want that dragging on the ground.
Every man's dream.
That's what I'm saying. Well, you know, honey, when we go to those nude beaches, I have to throw mine over my shoulder so I don't leave a...
You don't want sand in it.
No. So, yeah, that's there's so much disturbing about Shadowlight and his fucking drawings. I tell you, goddamn redneck hippie. So, all right, this I thought was going to be a great segment. This I thought was going to take us into probably like a 20 or 25-minute segment. And the reason is I thought we can discuss this. A guy definitively listed the 12 things that make men happy, and it's 100% accurate.
Oh, hey, this guy has decided the 12 things that make men happy?
Yeah. And
what's his background?
Well, now, see, this is the problem. First of all, he looks a little shady.
Yeah, think?
I mean, nobody really wears glasses like that. The mustache has got to be fake.
He looks like the guy that sells the pillows.
The My Pillow guy?
Yeah. That's what he
The
looks
younger
like.
version of the My Pillow guy. Yeah, and then the first thing I did click on this. I thought this is going to be a great time here. We can discuss the ways to make men happy.
Okay.
And I found out he's from Florida.
But ching.
Didn't even no. We're not doing we stop right now. I'm not showing you the 12 things.
And John Morgan says, are all 12 boobs?
Yeah, I thought there were like 6 different pairs of boobs I was hoping for. But he actually had 12 things. Not talking about it. There is no possible way I can trust a man looking like this knowing he's from Florida. I mean, I'm sorry. Of all the things that we've learned about Florida on this program, the buck has to stop here, buddy. We're not showing it. We're done. That was the end of it. That was going to be a great segment. I can't do it. I can't get there from here. I'm sorry. All right. Moving right along.
Robert London goes, he looks like a redneck Luigi.
Yeah. Redneck Luigi's about right. Look at the way he's not wrong.
E. Ross goes, look at that muff diver.
So you won't say Todd's last name, but you'll say muff diver.
Because that's so funny.
You know, there is so much about you I still don't understand.
I'm so tired. I don't think it matters at this moment. I'm so tired.
So yeah, redneck hillbilly Luigi's right. I'm in that. Although, what was the guy's name? The bad guy's name on Sonic the Hedgehog at the very end? The Robotnik guy. Was that his name? Remember him? That's the glasses he's got. He's got the Luigi face from Mario Brothers, and he's got the Sonic, the main bad guy with the big mustache. He's got those glasses. I don't remember what his name was, but yeah, that's him. All right, moving along. We got stuff. Let's see.
Oh, Kevin Grimes is a member for 29 months tonight. Can you believe
Somebody's
that?
going to hit 36 soon.
I watched a short, and here we are 29 months later. Love the shows and the bottom of the Glass Nation.
Thank you, my friend. Really, truly appreciate you, especially for sticking around. All right. This story has another story. This story's got a backup story. Now, this particular picture was from, I think, 2021, and they had the 1981 Dodgers with their trophy when they won. The Dodgers won the 2021 Dodgers won their trophy. It was kind of before and after to show, hey, we've got World Series trophies. And there's still a lot of these guys that are still alive and kicking, so they brought them out in Dodger Stadium and did the ceremony. Now, that's the news article story. Most of these guys were part of the 77-78 Dodgers also World Series attempt. Played the Yankees and lost. It broke my heart as a kid. But this is a story I was going to tell you. I've told it once, maybe 3 years ago, so there's probably only going to be a handful of you that remember it. This is a true story. It's not even true that it's a story. We were in a store in Oregon, my wife and I, called Shopko. And my wife and I began arguing in Shopko. And
Like we do.
Like you do. And she says, you got to replace your office chair, your computer chair, just the chair you sit at. And I go, why? It's fine. She goes, the arms are broken. There's metal, jagged metal. There's no arm anymore, just the jagged, sharp metal. And the wheels are broken. It doesn't roll. You have to scrape it across the carpet. And she goes on and on and on. So as we're arguing, and we're in the office furniture section of Shopko, which Shopko was kind of like a Target, I guess, and maybe a Target and a Staples combined. Anyway, so there we are, and there's two people in their red shirts. Can we help you? Can we be of help? Which is a polite way of saying, you two are arguing, shut the fuck up. But they can't say that because we're customers. So I said, all right. I said, okay. So now there's people listening because our argument became very colorful. So there's like 6 or 7 people that have pushed their carts over and pretending to shop where they can listen to us. And now there's 3 or 4 of the red shirts and a manager listening to us argue. And I said, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll buy a goddamn chair. So I go there's like a $35 chair. And she goes, no, we're not doing that. You're going to get this chair. Because she sits in it too. And she goes, you're getting this chair. And at the time, the chair was like $350. Some ridiculously fucked up amount for a goddamn chair that you're going to sit in. And I said, I'm not paying $300. I said this out loud. I said, I'm not paying $350 for you to sit in that chair unless you're going to sit in it naked every single time. And she goes, maybe. I still didn't buy it. So arguing, she was just determined to get it. I finally stood there and I proclaimed loudly. I said, okay, I'll get the chair if you can name the starting 9 players for the 1977 Los Angeles Dodgers. Said that to my wife in Shopko. And of course, now there's so many people listening. We're yucking it up with these people. And she looks at me and says, "Do you want the batting order too?"
Or do you want their players' positions?
I couldn't believe. Now, I don't think you could still do it. Do you think you can still do this? That was 25
Might
years
be
ago.
pretty close.
All right, see what you can do, because she won it. She won the chair in front of everybody. Tell me the starting 9. Give me the starting 9 and any pitcher for the 1977 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And
if you know the position, say so. Yeah.
Howe, pitcher.
Howe was a pitcher.
Steve Yeager, catcher.
Steve Yeager was catcher.
Steve Garvey on first base.
Correct.
Davey Lopes on second.
Absolutely.
Bill Russell on shortstop.
That's right.
Ron Say on third base.
Wow, you're already out of the infield.
Baker.
Dusty Baker.
Maldonado? No.
Nope.
Rick Monday?
Not in 77. He was on the Cubs. He was there on 81, I think.
Hold on. Outfield. Landro? Too late.
Who was the player that was the third base coach and a player? Hit an inside the park home run. He was like 43 or
Manny
something.
Mota?
Yeah, Manny Mota. Nice. Wow, how would you know by that clue? That was such an obscure clue when you got that.
I'm trying to think of the set. Rick Monday was 2. He came in later.
I think he was later. I don't think he was part of 77.
Who was their center fielder? Thinking. I can't think for center field right now.
Reggie
Smith?
Yep.
Okay.
Look at that. That's impressive. That is
You're welcome.
absolutely, and to be
That's how
fair,
much
you
I
guys,
love baseball.
that was just going to say that the only reason she knows that is because when we tell you guys that we're Dodger fans, really real Dodger fans, like hardcore Dodger fans, wore the caps, wore the shirts, went to the Dodger Stadium, went to the games. I mean, that was life back then. It was Dodgers, it was Rams, it was Lakers. That's just how we grew up. So I'm not, when I tell you, oh, my wife's a Dodger, no, she's really a Dodger fan. She puts her money where her mouth is. She doesn't fuck around. So in this picture, I can't enlarge it to show this.
But even during that time, we were there all the time. We were at Dodger Stadium all the time.
And I will tell you, it was a different time because we could walk anywhere. If you had nosebleed seats for $2.50, you could walk all the way down to the field. They didn't care. They didn't stop you. You could go anywhere. I mean, you couldn't go into the dugouts or anything, but you could get autographs and you could go down to all the VIP sections until the game started. But that was the fun of it, was back then you could go anywhere you wanted to go in Dodger Stadium and meet people and talk to them, and it was great. Now they're all sectioned off. If they see your ticket, they scan your ticket, you cannot go down the walkway unless you've paid to be down the walkway. But it was a different time back then.
Yes, it was.
All right, you got some stuff between the sheets. Go ahead.
Somebody just so you know, somebody just asked if we were streaming next Tuesday, and I had mentioned that it's election night, and you want to be glued to the television.
Don't want to. I really want to drink some hooch and focus on the election. I just want to take it all in. I watched it last year kind of half-hearted. I was angry halfway through because I felt that it was being stolen, was my thought. I watched it with one of my daughters all the way through when Trump won in 2016. I can remember almost every hour of that. And my daughter was on the couch and I was in my chair. And she watched it with me, asked me questions. Okay, what about this state? What about that state? Can Trump win at this? She asked me questions. She was really, really involved. And I don't know who's going to watch it with me this year. Are you going to watch it with me this year?
As far as I can go.
Okay. Well, if anybody, if Gen X Mom wants to tap out and any of you want to tap in, there's a seat on the couch, just so you know.
Shiloh says, could you open the Discord voice for that one?
Oh, yeah.
You could just sit in your chair and do it.
I could probably do the video chat from there. I could probably just do the camera. As long as you guys didn't want me to talk with you the whole time, I really kind of want to focus. But if you guys want to do something, Trippy will tell me how to set that up. What else you got in the sheets?
All right. Scott Royston tonight on YouTube has gifted 5 memberships tonight to Inanna, Digital K, James, Moody, Mongol, and K Kitty Cat Cat.
Scott always comes through. He may miss every now and then, but Scott's so faithful to the program.
Yeah.
He's such a cool guy.
Nail Lover is a member for 28 months tonight. The Disney Kid member for 29 months. Handsome General, this has been the best 29-month membership ever. I've been watching Gen X Talks for at least 3 years.
That is so cool. I dig in that.
Christopher Seavick, $5, just because Mama X knows her Dodger stuff.
Yeah, and she does. She's not fucking around. She's not too bad on NFL, and she's not too bad on old Lakers stuff too. She knows some stuff. If there's a clip, a short video or a 1-minute video or something on the TV, and it's of the Showtime Lakers, you can pause it and she can tell you who everybody is, who they're playing. She knows some stuff. She's pretty good at it.
Not as good at NBA as...
No, but that's why I didn't say NBA. I said Lakers. You're pretty good at spotting Lakers. Like, you know what's going on. So I'm happy about that.
Kailash, member for 20 months tonight. Yes, I'm still here, and it's all your fault.
Hey, Kailash is in the top 10. He's even moving up the ranks in Pigskin Pick'em. That's right. I posted. It's on the website, genxtalks.com. It's on there. And the top 5 people are now not giving up their positions. I don't know if you guys saw that. They're not giving up. I don't know if I have that. Do I? I might have saved that. Hang on. Let me look. If I have that, I'll bring it out right now and show you.
Just an update. Dodgers and Yankees are battling it out right now.
And what's the score?
Two Bear is reporting in that the Dodgers are 4, Yankees 5, bottom of the 5th.
Wow. Well, I kind of expected the Yankees to win this one. I really did. They're at home. They got their ace pitcher starting again. They're in it. Their backs against the wall. I kind of figured they'd win this one. I really wasn't going to be too upset if the Dodgers didn't show up, but they're only 1 run out. You can't ever count the Dodgers out.
Nope.
It can be the 9th inning with 2 outs, and those boys walk up there smiling, going, "It's just a game, man."
They're
and we're
very,
having fun.
very relaxed this year.
Very relaxed.
To them, the World Series is just another ball game. That's how they're walking out on the field like that. That's what it looks like.
So
to
I
me.
posted a video today, and it got banned by YouTube because of the cover picture, the thumbnail.
Oh, good going.
So I had to change it. This is what I changed it to, just so you guys know. Those of you that have watched it already, it was kind of a reaction video. And this is what I changed it to. This is what passed. YouTube was fine with this one, and it's the same video, same story. But YouTube said this is acceptable. You can post this now, asshole. And I said, well, fuck you. But let me show you the one that didn't pass. Now this is where I'll get our live stream banned. This is the one that didn't pass. This is the one I put up there, and they said, "Fuck you! You're not doing this." The ABCs of Parenting by Generation.
Who took it out? Where was it banned?
YouTube, the place we're on right now.
So I'm going. If that was on Facebook, half the crap that's on Facebook.
Oh, I know. There's chicks with their nipples out, and they're flipping people off. Okay, on Facebook, no lie, I have now seen 3 videos on Facebook where they show the bush between their legs. They lift up their dress and flash it. I'm like, holy shit. And one of the videos even makes fun of it. There's a woman that walks out with a jean skirt that's open, and you can clearly see everything, plain day.
And they don't ban that.
And it clicks to Tweety Bird. He goes, I taught a putty tat. That's what he says. I taught a putty tat. Then they go back and show it again. And I get banned for this. I got this. This was taken away. I couldn't use it. So anyway, just so you guys know, we went back, and this one was the one that was acceptable, and they didn't mind me pointing at a baby, and so this is what's up there. But if you've watched the video, you'll understand why I used the other one first. If you watch the video, the other one makes more sense. This one, not so much, but what are you going to do? All right.
Hey, Matthew Cole on Facebook tonight says, "Hey, General, can't wait to see the cameo you be doing for me."
Oh, yeah. We got a cameo
got it last
coming.
night.
Yeah, he wants me to just run rampant. Is it on his brother?
I believe so.
Or his brother or his son? He goes, yeah, just do what you want. Fuck him up. Run amok. So when someone says to run amok, this boy going to be running amok.
You're asking for it.
Yeah.
Diane Dull Reed on Facebook. Great conversation tonight, guys. 500 stars sent. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you. Hey,
much.
finally some stars on Facebook.
Yeah.
Some love on Facebook. The Facebook community checking in with some. Thank you for that. Appreciate that a ton. I really do.
Baron of Grey Matter. $5. Hey, General and Mama X greetings. Try Jura Prophecy Whiskey. Amazing. Small island in Scotland. Be well and keep on keeping on. Thank you, Baron.
All right,
Byron,
so
Byron.
let me see if there was something else that I was going to get to that I didn't get to. But two stickers. Boom, 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 boom. So I talked to, just so you guys know, I did talk to Larry the Cable Guy, and
Not the Larry the Cable Guy.
well, our Larry the Cable Guy.
There you go.
He's in Sacramento, and he's a sticker. He's a sticker and banner and poster guy. But you know how he makes his living? Do you know what his big income is?
What?
He makes the signs they put in yards for sale.
Oh.
So that's his niche. But then he also does all this other stuff. So we went through all of our inventory of stickers and magnets and stuff. We're designing some new stuff. We're going to take it all with us. You guys will get a feel for it ahead of time. We took the rest of the shot glasses are coming back. So those of you that are waiting for your shot glasses, Cali Cat, relax. I'm handling it. I got to go get them. I don't even know if yours is in there, if I've already got it here, but I've got it. So it's either here or there or on its way.
Everywhere.
Calm down. Calm your big old
Here,
titties.
there, and everywhere. Hip, hip, so hip to be square. Wow.
That didn't sound anything like that.
Here, there,
You don't sound
and
like
everywhere.
Huey at all.
That's
That was
okay.
a lame rendition of Huey in the News for your dancing and listening pleasure. Anyway, so the stickers and magnets that Larry the Cable Guy is working those out. We're going to order a bunch of them. We're going to take them to Vegas. We're going to pass them out, you guys. Gen X Mom loves to put tables out with, here, take me. And then there's just stuff all over it where there's candies, Gen X Talks candies. I think it would be great to have Gen X Talks gummies. Let someone get stoned out of their goddamn mind with some Gen X Talks. You know what? We should slip your brother a Mickey. I think he'd be funny on weed because I don't think he's gotten stoned since 1976. I think right now it'd be a good thing.
Yeah, but he had the good shit.
He did. He had the really good shit. Pineapple Express was the height of his career. All right. So anyway, I think we're about wrapping stuff up, but I wanted to touch base with you about that, let you know things are in the works.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
When the tickets go on sale, you better get one because we'll probably have a big swell right up front. Then there'll be a few. And then as I keep saying, they're going, then they're gone. Every year someone goes, hey, do you got one? I cashed in all my aluminum cans. I stole my grandmother's Social Security check, and I got all the coins out from the cushions of my couch. Can I go? No, you cannot. There's an occupancy limit. So once the tickets are sold, that's it. But I promise you, I am going to make this one bigger and better and more fun than ever because we don't know if we're ever doing one again after we move.
There is a possibility we might extend time. Depends on how good the party's going to.
Yeah, we can if it's going really good. But see, remember, I'm doing this without a sponsor this year. Last year and the year before, we had people chip in and help offset this. Right now, I'm shouldering all of it myself. So please, if you were thinking on getting a ticket comped to you from me, if you can buy a ticket, help a brother out. I'm doing
Gold
it either way.
coins are in for free. Gold coin.
Gold coin, if you got a gold coin, you're
So
in for free.
there's still gold coins out there.
Yeah,
If you
gold
find a
coins for
gold
free.
coin.
Staff is getting in for free. That's it. If you got an American Express card, fucking buy your own goddamn ticket.
And the cap on it is not our cap. It's the building. It's the bowling alley.
Yeah, well, it's the fire marshal's cap.
Yes. So there is a cap of how many people.
Yeah, we're not
can
just
be
saying
there.
you can't do it, but it costs us. We can extend it to 1 room, 2 rooms, 3 rooms, and then we get more people. But if I buy all those rooms, and then you guys don't show up, I'm fucked. Literally, broomstick broke off in my ass.
And
So-
not in a good way.
Not in a good way. So you guys, we got to be smart about this. I got enough for a bunch of people, but you got to buy your own ticket.
John Cerna over on Facebook says, first time caller, long time listener.
What does that dude do? Is he drinking and just jumping around? Then he'll be on Rumble.
He's just making himself known.
All right.
Dr. Shadowlight says, so can I get a cameo for the Banana Sauce Union?
I swear to God, that would be the first cameo I ever rejected. I have never rejected a cameo. When someone has paid the money for a cameo and said, this is what I want you to talk about, I have always done. I've never rejected any cameo ever, ever, ever. But I probably would have to reject the banana sauce one.
Shiloh says, we need gold coin clues.
Yeah, I really wish you hadn't brought up gold coins because I'm behind on those.
Well, get your ass in gear, man.
I will. Tomorrow morning I will do emails and gold coins. I promise.
Christina Dvorak is giving $200 on YouTube. Can't make it to Vegas, but hopes someone else can. She is sponsoring.
Why can't we see Christina? What is the holdup?
I don't know. Ask her.
Is she like in the Netherlands or something? Why? I mean,
We might have to do a
Christina,
raffle.
I don't care where you are on planet Earth. There's got to be a way to get to Las Vegas. There has to be. There absolutely has to. I cannot go much longer without meeting her in person for
That
all the
looks
stuff
like
she's done.
We could do a 2-person raffle off Christina's money.
I'm not going to do that. I already know a couple people that have said I can't go, and they're longtime fans, like years, but they just don't have the money to get there. And I think I can get them both there with that money. Close.
Alrighty. Well,
So I'm
then
gonna
we'll
do
have to
that.
talk to Christina about that and tell her so she is
But we are
informed.
making the rounds. We're getting Dr. McDreamy,
Thank you,
MarcyZavala.com, Sun Valley Fox, St. Donna, Iceman from Bodfish, plus all the staff, the names you know. We're trying to get everybody there. It looks like everybody's on board. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a big one. I'm going to turn this up to 10. I'm telling you, every event we go to and everything we do, I'm turning this up. I'm going to be there early and stay late. I'm going to absolutely be drinking the whole time. I'm going to make this the most fun activity for Gen X Talks ever. I just need you guys to show up. That's it.
James Carlisle, I think how you say it, on Facebook, just letting the general know I ordered him a gift. I messaged on the Gen X Talks website.
Yeah, there's stuff sitting in our UPS box right now, and I will get to everyone's emails tomorrow. There's a few people going, "Did you get it? Did you get it?" Yes, we probably got it, or it's coming tomorrow. I'll take care of it tomorrow. Emails and gold coins. I very promise.
Does
Are we
anybody
good?
notice the general's new hat? Somebody sent him 2 hats, and we have no idea who sent them.
This one, I don't think this one came with a note.
No, sometimes they get sent with no note, and then we have no idea.
Then
who
we have
sent
to
them.
ask. There's another one too. She couldn't. Literally, the reason we were 2 minutes late today is she's sitting. Put on the gray one. Okay, put on the.
I like the gray
Put
one.
on the black one again. Okay, try the gray one again. No, I think I like black. I'm like, fucking pick one. There's a show starting right now, and
I don't know. They're both really
she's
good.
having a fashion crisis with my hat. Anyway, just so you guys know, that's the deal. Anyway, that's it. It's time for me to go. The hour is up. Anything else in the sheets? You want to say goodbye?
I'm going to say goodbye.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it. If you had an hour of your evening to waste, what better place to waste it than right here at Gen X Talks? We love and respect each and every one of you. We thank you guys for all of your donations of money and time, mostly the time, because we're all going to run out of that someday. And these things are going to be special to all of us when we look back. I really appreciate you tuning in. Not sure where you're listening in from around the planet. AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember 3 things in life. Number 1, wherever you go, there you are. Number 2, if something goes wrong, just yell fucking trippy and move right along with your day. And number 3, I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side because I'm out.